What's up, YouTube? Prolific Onk here to tell you what to do in the end game. A lot of new players, they had that access pass, is a little bit discounted, the free weekend, so a lot of new players joined in, and I don't blame you because it's a great game. Well, here you go. If you haven't been in the end game before, there's a lot of stuff. If you've been in the end game before, there's a lot of new stuff, so I'm gonna go over it, and at the end I'll show you how it's done physically, because I've saved these pieces so that I could be able to do it, so I could show you in a video. Here you go. When you get to the end game, you'll get to your map device and you'll start out at the Ziggurat encampment. That is right here. Those of you that are wondering, yeah, I do play on the controller because I am an Unk. So if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. But if you're playing controller, and I started on Xbox, and maybe you're there too, controller's great too. Ziggurat Refuge, you start there. Reliquary Vault is right over here on the right, and there's a couple of areas. So all these areas here, right? You got each one is a league mechanic, and you can complete them, get points, and they go into your Atlas points. So the more points you put in, the juicier your maps get. You want that juice, people. You want that juice, and this is how you get it. So you see this area here to the top right is going to be the temple. Then to the right, there's going to be Abyss with the Well of Souls. And each one of these points you get by completing the map. Super simple. And those points you put in, you get juice, you're good. So that's where that is. Now we got the expedition area that's down here. That's south a little bit if you look. And those are the ruins of King's March. That's where you get your expedition points. Now over to the left of that is going to be Breach. And there it is, the Monastery of the Keepers. That's where you get your Breach points. Super simple. And over here is the Withered Willow. And that's where you get your Delirium points. And if you're wondering, that's in this little area right here. You complete these. It's deliriumed out. You enter that fog. Each one, as it says there on the bottom, you see that extra super special star thing with a 1? That's how you get your point. You complete those maps. And to the left of that, over in this corner, is Sertarth. I don't know how you pronounce that. Maybe you tell me how you pronounce that down in the comments, because I have no idea. Anyway, you get these points by completing that. Super simple. Great. Wonderful. What else? Now we got the Atlas Masters. And the Atlas Masters are actually really, really simple. So for Doriani's science, you need to do Doriani's quest. Right here you can see I already revealed a cleansed area. So to reveal a cleansed area, you have to clear a corrupted zone. I saved your corrupted zone to see right over here. So at these corrupted zones, we have these nexuses, and these nexuses need to be completed so that you can clear it. Once this red area, this big red circle is completed, then it completes the whole area. And the drops change, you get a little bit better stuff. Fracturing orbs, those are a little bit of value. That's how you get that for Doriani. You have to clear 4 different areas because there are 4 different points, and you get 1 each time you clear an area. Now to do an area, they're going to be a little bit harder. You have to have 4 mods on your maps in order to access it, but it's super simple. You put the map in and it'll tell you, boom, the map's in. Oh, I can't do this area. It's super simple. So you need to just have 4 mods on your maps. Now, also, there's a new lady, and her name is Hilda. Hilda's Hunting is the other Atlas Master. Let me show it to you right here. Hilda's Hunting. Also, you get 4 points. How do you get those points? You got to slay the great beast. So not just a beast. These right here are empowered bosses, right? And bosses, they give you points if you complete the great beast, which you'll see it pop up as soon as you enter a map. She's there. You'll have this extra little circle. I don't know what that is. Looks like a kind of like a duck or something. That's how you get her points. You get 4 of those points, then she's clear and done, and you get to unlock all this cool extra stuff here. I have 25 chance to upgrade map bosses to powerful map bosses, and so on. There's a lot of different ones. You can pick them each time. Also, by the way, when you enter a map, you need to have which Atlas Master you want selected. It doesn't give you all the points. You got to be in the correct one. The last one is Jado, and Jado, he has these areas that pop up. I already did one here. It was the Eye of Dorm, but I think I have another one over here. There you go. Right there. You complete this area right here, you get points for him. I actually have one highlighted up in this corner over here. You get that little arrow right there. That's how you know where to go. to get his points. And he'll be all around the map. He also he sent me over here, right there. No, he sent me over back here somewhere. But basically, any map bosses that have a special function around them, like you see these little red things swirling around, or these blue things swirling around, these are the ones you want to complete to get his points. And the drops that they have there, you might get something good. That's pretty nice. They drop lineage support gems, and those are big money right now, this specific league, and most, actually all leagues. Now, towers are really cool. You complete the tower, it makes this whole area light up. That's pretty much it. That's how you do your completion of your Atlas Masters. Let's talk about how you get into the points up here. Over here, as soon as you get to Ziggurat Encampment, there's a tower. I would recommend you go there fairly soon, because as soon as you hit that tower, it reveals this whole area. And guess what? This huge monarch area, tower, fence thing. I'm horrible with names, but whatever this area is called, that's what it reveals. Enter it here through the gateway. You'll want to go to the Burning Monolith. The Burning Monolith there will send you to the Eastern Gateway and the Western Gateway. You want to complete those, and each time you complete a gateway, you'll unlock different parts in your map, because these will be held back by the gateways here. Or is it up here? Yeah, it's up here and up here. I can't go up into these points because I need to defeat the Arbiter of Divinity to unlock. And over here, it's complete the Patriarch halls to unlock. And over here, it's complete the Matriarch halls to unlock. I gotta do that to unlock this area, but these are gate kept by this area here and this area here. Once you complete those areas, you get these fragments, and these fragments you put in the Burning Monolith, and you fight the Arbiter of Ash. After you do him, it unlocks this area for Arbiter of Divinity, the new league mechanic guy this season. He's new, and he's probably here to stay. I haven't fought him yet because I've been saving it for the video here to show you guys exactly how it is done. Now that I went over all that, if that's all the information you wanted, cool, great, thanks for watching. But if you want to see me complete it, I'm gonna do it right now. So I've been saving it to not do it, load my progression a little bit, but I wanted to make that video for you guys. So here we go. Pop these in and I'll show you exactly how it is done. Patriarch halls, boom. I would recommend putting in a blank map with no mods on it. If you're a beginner, it'll help. So let's get this done right now. Here we go. My character is really fast and really nice. So let's do this really quick. Just want to get to the end here, and you're gonna fight a boss. He's gonna be pretty cool. It's my first time doing him. I am excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I'm not gonna do these because these have been bugged. By the way, if these pop up on your screen, you might want to hold off. If you're doing something like, oh, I did not know that that was going to come. Good thing that I'm quick. If you did not know that there's a lot of bugs going on this season. All this stuff is pretty new, and it's an early access game, and it's to be expected, which is fine with me. But in areas like towers, I would not do those areas because they kind of mess with something in the game. And on certain towers where they have levels, I got stuck and wasted my stuff. Ooh, so that thing comes around and you gotta, okay, all right. So let's keep an eye out for that sucker. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going in a circle. Oh yeah, that does not connect. We're going the right way. Some of you people might not like the map to be open. Me personally, you know, I'm a little bit of a veteran. I've played since 0.1, so should have stayed back there. Luckily, I got all the energy shield in the world. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. One thing, if you're doing Whirling Slash, you pick up a whole bunch of stuff by accident with the controller, just the way that it is. All right, let's turn that map off so you can see. All right, I wanted to crank my volume up. Light work, baby. All right, we're going over here. Ancient Curiosity. An Origin of Spark. I wonder where that goes. We already know. We already know. Just explained it. All right. Yes, I know. I've got some sales. So if you put in a blank map like I'm showcasing here, it makes it a lot easier, and you don't want to grief yourself on this. I would recommend you do it like that, especially if it's your first time, you don't know what's happening. Although that boss was pretty easy, and they're going to drop the fragments regardless. Actually, I wonder if I juice and put Waystone drop chance, does that make him drop more fragments here? I don't know. It's too late to check now, because we're already blasting. I like to kill the rares. They're the ones that drop you all the loot. The white mobs don't really do anything for you in this game. Alright, so looks like we got one of those areas here with the thing that comes out at us. Man, I'm getting a lot of uniques here. Am I going the right way? No. Okay, so they make these little areas here, it looks like, for you to dodge this wheel thing. Is it a train? Is it another monolith section, which I talked to you guys about? I wouldn't do them on an important map that you want to clear. Be careful. I don't know when you're watching this. They might have patched it out. Oh, we dodged them, but then the sprint got us. As I was saying, I wouldn't do those in an area that you want to not get ruined because of all the bugs that you may or may not be experiencing. All right. I want to kind of take a look. So it's that guy. Okay. Alright. So let's mark you. Oh, he's like basically the same as the Act 3 boss, but he does ice? Okay. Anyway, game over. Let's just delete him. Just wanted to see a little bit of his mechanics, but no need. Let's not make this video too long. I don't need that. All right, we got Origin of Cradle. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Origin Cradle. Nice. Pretty sweet. So let's just... I don't even want to look at this stuff. I'm just gonna dump. Now that those two are completed, you'll notice I got a whole more bunch of points. This area now is unlocked. I can go here. This area is now unlocked. I can go here. Now to go up here, which we want to do because we want those juicy tablet mods, we got to defeat the Arbiter of Divinity to unlock. So he's going to be right here. By the way, if you didn't know, thank you to the guy that sacrificed himself, level 100. If you go back here to the site of the chosen, right here, you get your free extra skill point. Remember to do that. It's a free point that goes in your passive tree. Your passive tree, this tree right here, it goes in here. You can get an extra point. So I would do that if I were you, because it is what all the cool kids are doing. And you want to be a cool kid, right? I want to be a Toys R Us kid. No, you don't. They're out of business, buddy, old pal. All right, let's go through this here and see what happens. Oh, look, it's Doriani.
Let me see what you have found.
I made some interesting discoveries.
Intriguing. A seed and an egg. I am unsure of the purpose of this, but it seems obvious what we must do.
There's that signature recklessness I've come to know and tolerate.
Again, it is a calculated risk. This could hold the answers we need.
You and your calculated risks.
I understand your concern, but we must move forward. I believe we must fertilize the egg using the seed. Place them both in the machine.
Quit flirting with me. Let's get on with
Both of them. Alright. Place the origin spark and seed. Life itself not as it was, but as they aspired for it to be. Okay. Origin spark.
Good. Now, stand back.
Let's activate it. We got a core. Ascend the tower. Yes, sir. I will ascend the tower and defeat these beasts for you and all of Ray class. I'm pretty excited. How do we ascend? I don't know. I've never done this before. Let's just carefully walk there, you know. I'm getting a little bit older now. I don't have to run everywhere, right? I wonder who's here. Could it be? Is it maybe? Place the origin core. Alright, I'm going to be doing this fight for the first time. It's my first. I'm so glad to have it with you guys.
With this, the master shall know unending power. Your kind shall never ordain the first
He messed up.
edict.
Oh, he messed up. Me? Yo, I was trying to help. I was just doing what I was told, man. That is cool move, man. Where do we stand here? Dude, this guy's so cool. What is he? Is he an angel? No. Divinity. Get that rage up. Alright, buddy. See you later, man. See you later, pal. Yo, these moves are so cool. Oh, that's an awesome fight. Oh, that's an awesome fight. I'm gonna get more.
At all costs, for it is divinity itself.
Divine Orb. All right. We got handsomely rewarded. Thank you, Arbiter of Divinity. You really are divine. Anyway, activate the Cardinal Well Tower. Activate the Cardinal Well Tower. Activate the Cardinal Wall Tower. Oh, they all say wall. Oh my god, I said well. They all say walls. I'm horrible with words. Whoopsies. Alright, so these will unlock the zones. Oh man, you gotta do so many of them. Yeah, so it's gonna take forever. Quick pro tip. Let's take a look. What zone do we have the most points available to us? There's a lot of points here. There's even more points here. We beelined it everywhere. So I'm going to select this zone right here because it looks like I did not complete. This is the most that looks uncompleted to me. I'd recommend you click on that one. So let's see if that works. Is that this one? It is. Do I have to click on something? Activate Tower Relay. Completes nearby maps to grant their Atlas skill points. I was correct. All right, let's go. Look at all those points I'm gonna get. Alright, so this whole area is now completed. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look. Now we have 55 points available. Alright, you know I'm gonna go up here. Yep, we want that +1 maximum modifier. Yes! Now I can have 4 mods on my tablets. You want that too. Boom. I'll put the other points in a little bit later. Anything else here for us to... Oh, Duryani. Let's talk to him. I love talking to all the quests.
The first edict is the very origin of divinity.
This thing?
Good
Are you
lord.
sure?
Utter desperation must have driven the precursors to pour all their talent and science into its creation. The consequences of which were felt throughout all Rayclast for all time. The Arbiter would have seen the world destroyed rather than let it fall into the wrong hands. But thanks to you,
How do you know so much about
Rayclast
him?
has been saved from absolute annihilation.
You're welcome.
Have impressed
You're
me.
welcome. All right, guys, that's how you do it. And that's how you get your points. Pretty simple. If your character's not kicking butt like mine may be, well, use blank tablets. And that also applies for any of these other maps that don't require it. Let's do a bonus section. How about I cleanse a corrupted zone to show you how that's done too? Oh yeah, we got a divine. What map do we need? I know what map we need. We need 4-mod map. Follow this advice. Let's see if we have anything lower. Level 11. Okay, let's juice it up. Now it's got 4 mods. I want this area to be cleansed. I want to get the points. I know I'm strong enough to do it, but I'm not going to risk it. So, because I want to show you good practices. So, let's clear a corrupted zone. Now, these maps are pretty cool. These maps, every time you kill a group of mods, a group of monsters, there's a chance that other monsters will pop up in there. Let me show you. Let me show you. You'll kill a wave of monsters, and they'll have other monsters, corruption monsters, just come out of the ground. They just arise. Arise to meet their demise. That's what they do. They think they're gonna mess us up. Not today. Not today. The Unk is in the house. You can't stop the Unk. Oh, there's a breach. Breaches are done super simple. You just go in and you just clear them like that. But I'm not really interested in doing that right now. I just want to get the corrupted zone done. Little pro tip, don't waste too much time in your maps. Set a goal, come in there and do what you set that goal to do. Don't get sidetracked by all the shining, glittery things that there might be. Just go in there and do business. Come on, I'm here to do business. Hello. Hello, hi, I'm here to work. I don't want to do any of the fluff. I'm here to work. This guy is bugged. It's a little bit annoying. It's like you can't hit him or something. If you go right next to him, though. You see, this guy's bugged. He just refuses. You know what? How about this? Yeah, we'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. Is he unbugged now? Yeah, there you go. Oh, see. So now, because it's a corrupted zone, we're getting the Eater of Flesh. That's not very nice of you. There's plenty of other things to eat. You know? Eater of Flesh. Music is so good. PoE 2. What a game. What a game.
One last specimen. This is exactly what I had hoped for. I am confident I can perfect the prototype now.
Bully for you.
You can perfect
How
it.
do
Thanks
I
to us.
benefit from this perfect prototype?
measure your expectations, but it is my intention for us to use it to continue our work across Rayclast.
Continue?
Perhaps we can
He
bring
just wants
hope
me to
to
keep
an
working.
otherwise dire situation.
That's
What
me,
about my
the
15-minute
bringer of
break?
hope. Frankly, I'm still unsure how I ended up in this situation.
My thoughts exactly.
And now you see the zone is cleared of corruption. We did it. And we also get an extra point. And now it's unlocked this other section down here. And we can pick any of these ones so our heart desires. Now to get the next one, because it says 1 out of 3, all I gotta do is do another area. I could go right over here on my Noah spot, and I know a guy right here. We'll clear that nexus. We'll get our last point. We'll be good. Now to get the rest of these zones cleared out, we cleared out this section, but maybe we want this section cleared out. You can either manually go to every single map, do 300 maps. I don't know how many there are, but maybe there's 300. Instead of doing that, you can also farm the Matriarch Hall and get fragments to do what we just did. To put them back in the tower right there, and run them again and pick an area to clear. So that's a pro tip. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long.
The first edict from the tower. The beast continues to drain the Hooded One's energy, but perhaps the first edict could empower him directly. We must not be reckless. The first edict holds untold power. And I suspect it is the impetus behind the creation of all the edicts.
You'd best do some explaining, Thaumaturge.
This theory, I find it hard to explain. It is almost a feeling. When I look at the first edict, I feel tremendous fear. Like staring into infinity and feeling something staring back.
Ooh.
I believe the precursors never intended subsequent edicts after the first to exist at all. But after the first was ordained, the others followed. Reactively, perhaps even desperately. If the Abyssals should take hold of it, oblivion awaits us all. We must protect the first edict at all costs.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. That's all that we'll cover here. That's how you do your zones. That's how you get your points. I go live on stream, both YouTube and Twitch. Prolific Unk. Check me out. I'm a starting out channel. Any likes or comments really help the channel a lot. Let's get this show on the road. Join me on my Twitch stream. Check me out playing the game. Ask me questions. All that good stuff. I'm here to have fun. You want to have fun with me? Let's do it together on the stream. It's been real. Hopefully that cleared up any questions you might have. And guys, I'll see you on the next one.